All right, I think we're live. Excellent condition for the live stream, it's saying. So let's start off. Let's start up, I should say. A little bit weird streaming on a Saturday today, but guys, welcome to Manly Man TV. My name's Mike, and on this live stream, we're going to be doing some live tattoo reactions and live Q&A. Usually, we'll do this every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, but I actually had to do something yesterday. It was pretty important. So I figured not going to miss a week, but we'll just switch the time a little bit. But how is everybody doing? I know this might be a little bit weird for some of you because you're like, Mike, what are you live streaming on a Saturday afternoon for? But got to do what you got to do, you know? Lucas, hi Manly Man, glad to watch you today. How you been? I've been doing fantastic. I am loving life right now. Both, you know, for my career, not only with YouTube, but with my personal life, my personal job. That's been going good. Also, YouTube channel still blowing up, which is amazing. You guys are killing it with watching the videos, coming to the live streams, interacting with not only me, but everybody else in the community. I just couldn't be happier than that. The merch line is going good. You guys have been picking up the shirts and also, you know, sending pictures to me both privately and in our Facebook group, and I'm just happy. So all right, Mr. Payne, what's going on? Hello, me Payne back. What's going on, Mr. Payne? Hi there, says Zach Hat. Steve Racino is in the house. What is going on, everybody? We are gonna have a pretty good time today, reacting to some tattoos. If you guys have any questions in the live stream for anything tattoo related, feel free to drop it in the chat and I will get to it. And we're going to be getting to the tattoo reactions in just a minute. As always, you guys are killing me with the tattoo reactions. We got so many to go through. Especially, I know some of you are probably a little upset at the fact that we didn't get to them yesterday. And I was still getting sent them even after the my normal time that I would be doing a live stream. I'm leaving soon to get a tattoo done in PA, but wanted to stop in for a bit before I leave since I missed last week's live stream. Donna, thank you. Before you leave, what type of tattoo are you getting? I would love to know, and I'm sure the chat would love to know too. Thomas already shown some love and support in the chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Thomas. You will be the first one to get a reaction. If you guys, this is your first time here for the live stream, I'm sure we're going to be getting some new faces today since it's a new time. And it's also a weekend where I'm at. But if this is your first time here, we're going to be doing tattoo reactions. The way I usually do it is first come, first serve. Just to make it fair to everybody. But if you send over a super chat, which is a donation, you can get bumped up to the front of the list. And not only does it get your tattoo broadcast to everybody in the lovely Evolve community, but also helps support the channel to make more videos. And your support is awesome. So I'm probably going to say that again later because people come in and out. Blackwork, fine lines, Hedgehog. That is unique. You know, you always see people get the bears, wolves, deer, things like that. I never really seen a hedgehog tattoo. That's pretty nice. Stash getting thick, son. Haha, I dig it. So I didn't want to spoil this yet, but I'm growing out my mustache. I shaved down my beard yesterday, but I kept the mustache growth a little bit just because I'm going on a trip on a houseboat with me and my buddies for one of my friend Tom's bachelor party, and we're gonna have mustaches on the boat. So I'm making sure I have a good mustache then. I'm not serious about it. Not really big with mustaches, but I am going to participate in that. Nathan Goldman, I sent mine last week and you didn't get to it. You think you will this time, or will I have to resend it? Most of the time, Nathan, I just go back from where I started from the last week, just to make sure I'm getting to everybody on, you know, that sent their tattoos, whether or not they donate, or they just send it. You know, I try to be fair. So I'm going to start from where I left off last week and then proceed. But as always, super chats will get you to the front of the list. Cannot talk today. I have a hedgehog named Echo, and she seems she means the world to me. So I wanted to commemorate hers. That is a really unique and awesome idea, Donna. I love when people get pictures of their animals and get them tattooed on the body. I just feel like that is such a. It really goes to show how much not only a human being or someone like family. Well, I guess pets are family, but you know what I mean. Like something that can't even talk to you. You know what I mean? They could just talk to you by feelings, emotions. They make such an impact in your life. You want to get them literally tattooed on you. Same thing with me with my boy Sirius. Susan, hi Mike. Hope I got my tattoo on the 6th yesterday. Hope you are doing well. Suzanne, thank you for stopping by the live stream. Congratulations on the 6th tattoo. That is awesome to hear. Let me know what you got in the chat. Let's see here. Warhound MP. Hi, just wanted to say your tattoo aftercare video really helped me, and I love the content. Keep up the great videos. So thank you, Warhound MP. I really appreciate that. I mean, you would think that after a while, you know, you're always getting the comments of. Now, I'm not trying to sound any type of way here, but the way I'm thinking of it is like, you know, after a while, you get a bunch of comments saying like, oh my God, this video helped me out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You would think that it would get old, but it really doesn't. Every single time, it just encourages me to just keep pushing. If you guys didn't know, one of my issues as a YouTuber before was to, it was just really difficult to keep going. Just to, you know, you burn out because you're just doing so much. It takes a lot to create videos and write scripts, record, edit the videos, put it out, make appealing thumbnails, all that stuff. But comments like that really keep pushing me to go further and further. We're gonna start the tattoo reactions in like 30 seconds. I just want to say thank you to everybody being here, and also if you have not yet, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys were in the last week's live stream, we got up to 50 likes on the live stream. Let's see if we could either get to that number or more. It might be a little bit difficult to get to that number today because it's a different time and people are usually, you know, they might be doing something on a Saturday or it might be late. I don't know. Let's see what you can do. If you have not yet, give this live stream a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Mexican California time calls for some bacon, egg, and French toast and some tattoo reactions. I love it. Yeah, I got, it's still pretty early. Well, 12 p.m. right here. I got my coffee, not sponsored. I got to say stuff like that so YouTube doesn't say anything. But yeah, got my coffee, ate a little bit of breakfast. I'm pumped. I'm fired up. Yes, Thomas, I saw you, and thank you for the super chat. You're first on this on the tattoo reaction. So I say we get right into it. As always, guys, if you see a tattoo that you do not like, if you don't have anything nice to say, do not say it. But usually, we're all good here. We're all one big community, and I appreciate everybody for stopping by. If you guys have any questions in between, I always answer the questions in between the reactions. So we'll do a reaction. If there's a question you have, drop it in the chat, and then yeah, we'll get to it. All right, Thomas is first because he sent over the super chat. Super chat become a priority. And I'm assuming, yeah, you sent it on Instagram. All right. So, this one comes in from Thomas on Instagram. If you guys, real quick, if you want to send over your tattoo, you could send it over to manlymanreacts@gmail.com with a clear picture, or you could send it over to manlymantv on Instagram, DM me. But this one comes in from Thomas, sent over to $5 super chat, and he says, my newest tattoo. Skull reminds us of our mortality and that we should make the most of each day. First of all, love the theme and the idea. Well, I didn't see the theme yet, but you know, I love the idea of the tattoo because it's pretty funny. As you can see, my hair's still wet. I got out the shower a little while ago and I was not to sound weird, but I was thinking about like how fragile everything is, and you got to live up to everything each day. Oh man, a sugar skull. Okay, that is. First of all, I want to start off by saying again, I don't know if this is healed up or not because your damn tattoos always. Whenever you get tattooed, the needle and the ink does not really affect and make the skin around the area red. So I mean, it looks a little red, but I don't know. But first things first, I love just the little details that you got going on in the skull. It's an American traditional tattoo as always, but the little red in the skull, like usually it would just be like some black shading or gray shading in the skull. But I love how your tattoo artist always gives a little bit of like his own like flair to it. That's what my tattoo artist does too. Like he'll say something like, for example, my Dragon Ball Z tattoo with Goku, he's like, listen, everybody, people have Dragon Ball Z tattoos, people have Goku tattoos, but let's make it a little bit different by putting something, and he also used the eyes. So the eyes with the red in the nose, and in the eyes, and also just like a little gold tooth. That's pretty cool. Line work is phenomenal as always. Common theme to Mr. Thomas's tattoos. Color looks really good. Thomas, I gotta ask you something. I don't think that you ever had an issue with this though, but have you ever had any one of your tattoos infected? Because all your tattoos you get a ton of tattoos, you get like one a week, but also on top of that, it's like you have so many. I'm wondering if you ever had one. Let me know in the chat if any of you guys ever had any tattoo infections before. I was thinking about a lot about tattoo infection this morning because I was getting quite a few comments on it. But love the shading. As always, I love the fact that your tattoo artist does not use... I saw this on a couple other of your tattoos. Sorry, tongue-tied. But he doesn't use the white ink for like certain areas. I think the one was like a fish where you would normally see the white ink. But it was just your regular skin tone. I actually love that it's your actual skin tone, not the white. Because I feel like that would kind of throw off all the other colors of the tattoo. But as always, beautiful. I love this. The rose coming right through the skull. Yeah, I always love looking at your tattoos. It was kind of funny. So when I was making my my most recent video on finding a tattoo artist, as I was creating that video, I was looking at all different artists, because the Instagram thing that I was talking to you guys about, I was saying to myself, I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm supposed to be making a video over here, and I'm over here like scrolling through hashtags. American Traditional was one of them, and I saw a lot of awesome tattoos. Even if you're not looking for a tattoo artist, just going to Instagram, typing up a hashtag that you actually for tattooing style that you actually love, it's always so awesome because you just see like so many unique tattoos and amazing artists. All right, let's see. Did I miss anything in the chat? Maximilian, what's going on, man? I'm not quite awake yet, Thomas said. Well, thank you for the tattoo reaction. Go get, or submission, I should say. Go get some coffee, Thomas, and saddle back in your seat. I don't know if that's the correct words to use, but I'm getting a blue butterfly tattoo, says Andrea. That is blue butterfly tattoos. My sister actually has one before. In my opinion, this is just a little something that you should consider. I would go for lighter colors with a butterfly. My sister, she has a blue butterfly tattoo, but she went for like a navy color. And in my opinion, butterflies are supposed to be like beautiful and bright and vibrant. So just something to consider. Maximilian, I'm so excited. Parents say I can get a tattoo. I'm 16. What do you think about that? So Maximilian, I'm already, as soon as let me back up a little bit. You would not believe how many comments on my one video I get about hey, I'm underage. I really want a tattoo, but my parents just don't understand like the reason why I want to get a tattoo. Because most of the time, let's face it, there's people out there that will still think tattoos are like a kind of like a jail. I don't know, like this trashy thing. Like you get them in jail and they don't look good, and so that's what they're that what they think tattoos are. But more and more, as I say, I would say this to you right now: if your parents weren't already cool with it, take some of the most beautiful tattoos that you could possibly find on the internet, show them to your parents, and you could see, like, listen, this isn't so much just a tattoo. This is a piece of art. This is an art form that you're showing off on your body for a reason that, if it's a reason of you're getting it for a loved one, a passion of yours, whatever the case might be, that really changes their whole perspective of what tattoos are. And I noticed that because I gave that advice to multiple different people before, and it's usually a positive response when I say, like, hey, how'd it go? But it's awesome to hear that your parents are okay with you getting that tattoo. So I know you're probably super, well, you said I'm so excited. I'm sure you're over the moon with it, because getting your first tattoo, that's like a big accomplishment, and that's a big thing in somebody's life. I remember when I first got my tattoo. Leave a comment in the chat if you guys can relate. But when you get that first tattoo and it's visible, like it's not like behind your ear, like you can look down at it, you're so used to seeing your body some sort of way, and then you go and you look down at it and you're like, holy crap, like you don't get used to it for a while until you're just like, wow, this is on my body. It's pretty crazy. Anthony Desmarais, my brother's in the house. What's going on, Ant? Nice to see you in here. Not sure on your body, Maximilian. People have different tastes. Oh, yeah, that was... I don't know, Maximilian, if you were asking, like, what do I think about what you should get, or what do I think about your parents being okay with it? When it comes to what you want to get, that's something that only you can answer, man. It's your body. You're going to have to live with it. So just think long and hard. I am scheduled for a tattoo at 5 today. Jake Black. That is awesome to hear. What are you getting, Jake Black? Yeah, we're seeing a lot of different faces in here. If you guys are new, welcome to the live stream. We do this every week. Tattoo reactions. We come in, people talk in the chat. We have just a really good time, and I appreciate you guys being here. Tomas, how are you doing? Just wondered, what is your true name, love from England? What is my true name? My true name is Mike Desmarais. I'm French and Italian. Desmarais is my last name. So that is my true name. But after oh, I said your name right. Usually I'm horrible with names. But all right, guys, let's get back into a tattoo reaction. Let me scroll down and grab one of these. All right. All right, so this next one comes in from Logan Pyteris. Sorry, as I just said, I'm horrible with names. He says, "Hey, bro, I'm 19 and from South Africa. Got the Golden Eagle yesterday to let me know what you think. Enjoy your videos. Your channel keep up the hard work." All right. Well, first of all, thank you, Logan. Love the name, by the way. I'm considering, not that I'm going to have a son anytime soon, but that's always one of the names that I would go for. All right. So he has. Let me switch this over here. So he has a couple of pictures of the tattoo. So this one, okay, yeah, this is kind of like a before and after type of thing. You can see the stencil right here. First of all, the wrist, you may think that it's a bad place to get tattooed because it hurts. It's not actually that bad compared to, oh my God, I really hate this. Okay. So, okay, yeah, the eagle, nice little small piece. You could see the feathers and everything. Let me see if I could get a better picture of it, because you have quite a few here. This is those are the side angles. Yeah, it looks like this one's gonna as best as we could get, but not too much detail in the face. Feathers look pretty good. Sorry, it's kind of pixelated, guys. I'm trying to zoom in, and also whenever I do this, it's always like a pain. Let me look at this picture right over here. Oh my god, I hate this. Okay. Not the tattoo, the me trying to zoom in. But yeah, I mean, the face doesn't look as detailed as I would personally like, but it also is a small tattoo. So with small tattoos, you can put detail into it, but they kind of get away with little lacks of detail because of they're small. The feathers look really nice though. Eagle itself, it does look good. My only little thing that I would little critique a little bit is the face. I feel like there could have been maybe a little bit more feathers around here. Well, if it's a bald eagle, the bald eagle's supposed to have a white face, so that would make sense. But I would like a little bit maybe more detail in the face. But the feathers do look good. The line work does look pretty good. It's all solid. You really can't say like, oh yeah, it's straight lines, because you can see that the eagle's floating or flying, I should say. Just be careful. I don't know if this is fully healed yet, but be careful with these fine lines over here. Over here will be fine, but where the lighter parts are, these fine lines, they can not wear off, but when it flakes and it starts to peel, these little lines you always got to worry about, because if you pick at them or if you knock your arm or wrist into something, it can affect the line work, and then you have to go get it touched up. And something as small as a touch up as that would be, I know it would bother the heck out of me, because I would want the tattoo to look as best as I possibly can. But it is annoying to have to drive all the way to your tattoo shop just to get a little piece done. But it's small. I mean, it's a nice tattoo. Like I said, I wish there was just a little bit more detail in the face, but the feathers and everything look good. Black and gray always looks nice. Looks like you got something else going on over there. So thank you for your submission, Logan, and thank you for the kind words of the of saying, you know, all the kind stuff that you just said about liking the channel and whatever. Shadow Wolf, I'll be getting my first tattoo soon. That's super exciting, Shadow Wolf. What are you getting? Let me know, because I feel like you should get a wolf, because Shadow Wolf and wolves are awesome. Wolf tattoos are like, I could look at them all day. Kev Witherington, Mike, he says, hey Mike, Saturday is different. Hope you're doing good, buddy. I am doing actually pretty good. I got some plans today. I was writing a script for a future video, doing a live stream. I'm pretty fired up. I mean, I got a promotion at work, and my schedule is going to be switching a little bit, so I'm thinking about switching the time for the live stream, and now I'm just testing some things out, and yeah, that's why I'm doing it today. I had a little work party yesterday, so I couldn't make the live stream, but I promise you guys a live stream every week, so I always try to do my promises, lack of better terms. I got a new tattoo a couple weeks ago, and it's still raised, coming from Rachel. So Rachel, when you have a raised tattoo and it's still raised over time, like your tattoo, you said got a new tattoo a couple weeks ago. So that means your tattoo artist was heavy-handed. When a tattoo artist is heavy-handed, that means that there's nothing wrong about it, but they just use the tattoo gun. They either use the tattoo gun or they position the needle in the tattoo machine a little bit longer than it's supposed to, and it's digging into your skin more than it's supposed to, and that will cause your skin to be permanently raised. My first tattoo that I've ever gotten, that tattoo artist was heavy-handed, and you could feel, it almost feels like, you know, it's raised. You could feel all the way across the tattoo that it's like that. Now, it's most likely not going to go away. When I got this tattoo done, I was like 21, and it's still raised, and I'm 28 now. So hopefully that answers your question. Like I said, it's nothing to be nervous about, or nothing to be, oh my God, like how could he, or how could they, it's not one of those things. It does happen. Some tattoo artists are heavy-handed. Some tattoo artists are so light-handed that when it's hard for them to get the ink packed into the skin because they're not going as deep as they should. But it's nothing to be concerned about. I never wondered. Have a guess you pronounce it that way. Yeah, a lot of people think that it's pronounced a different way. Jake Black, my dad played this then in the Vietnam War, so I'm getting UT logo on my calf. It's a heart transplant. That is a pretty. See, Jake Black, he just showed in the chat what he plans on getting as a tattoo. I love when people, like, you could tell just by him explaining it that he really put thought into his tattoo, and when he looks down at it, he's going to have meaning to it. There's some people I see online, tattoo artists especially, saying like, oh yeah, just get a tattoo just to get a tattoo, and that's cool and all, but I always love when there's a meaning behind it. It just makes the tattoo just so much better. All right. So I'm going to do another reaction. I'm going to pull up another tattoo. If you guys want to send yours over to get pulled up on the big screen and have everybody look at it, you can send it over to manlymanreacts@gmail.com with a clear picture to it, or you could send it over on Instagram, manlymantv, DM me a clear picture. And if you want your tattoo to get pushed up to the front of the line, because we do have quite a few tattoos to get through, you could always send over a super chat. Super chat helps not only get your tattoo bumped up to the front of the list, but it also helps support the channel, which is always appreciated. Always appreciated. Whew, cannot talk today. All right, let's get into another one. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to. It's Instagram time, so it's been. It's time to pull up one of those bad boys. All right. So this next one comes in from Nick1 Lacostro. I hope I'm saying that right. Doesn't give me any information on what the tattoo is or what it's about, the meaning behind it, but that's fine. Let's still pull it up. All right. Not exactly sure what I'm looking at here. First of all, I do want to say the line work is beautifully done. The face is beautifully done, and I love the way, if you guys notice here, the first thing that brought my eyes to was the wings right here. So you could tell right here that the shading is beautifully done, but also I love the little white accents everywhere to really make the wings pop a little bit. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I could always appreciate a good tattooing style and good tattooing work, which this is. Nice solid lines. Even with the thick lines, there's no real, it's all fluent throughout. If you guys know what this is in the chat, and I just have no idea. If you guys know what it is in the chat, let me know. It looks like there's a snake right here. This kind of looks like a leg and a face, another leg over here. I mean, it's cool. It's definitely cool, and I actually love the line work. The line work is probably my favorite part, aside from those white accents of the whole tattoo. Yeah, the way your tattoo artist utilizes the white ink, not only in the wings but in the eyes and everything. I love when tattoo artists use white ink. Just that little extra detail will really make the tattoo pop. Not really much else to see here, but I do like it. Like I said, line work's awesome. The shading in the wings is beautifully done. Love the white accents, and it is a good tattoo. I just don't know what I'm looking at. I know it's a woman. I don't know if she had like a terrible fall or something like that. But yeah, super nice tattoo. I love. Now the white ink is going to. You know, white ink tends to disappear faster than others, but you can always get that touched up. But when it comes to just like you'll see white ink, not so much in that kind of style right there. Like you'll see it as most popular is when you'll see it in like an animal tattoo of like the shine off their nose, or you know, like their teeth or whatever. You'll see it very popular in animals, but you don't really see something like that. I mean, that's pure talent from the artist to just say, hey, you know what, it would look nice if we added some white ink right here to really make the tattoo all come together and pop. Let's see here. I want to tattoo over my whole body and myself, but over myself, but bigger. Joey says that is, you're planning on getting a bodysuit. I never thought about getting a full bodysuit, but as time goes on and my passion for tattoos grow, I am like, okay, I'm gonna get. First I just wanted my one sleeve. Now I want another sleeve. Now I want a leg sleeve. I want my chest on. So it's like I'm eventually probably gonna end up with a you know. Tomas, I DM'd you on Instagram for my tattoo. All right, Tomas, thank you for the submission. We're going to get to it, hopefully, you know, soon. Like I said, you know, if you want to send over a super chats always get your tattoo to the front and helps support the channel. So let's do this. I am getting a realistic. So Shadow Wolf says I'm getting a realistic wolf head. Gray and white, ice blue eyes. Okay, I'm really liking this. I want a watercolor background. I thought with some blue with the white and make it look like some lightning. Yes, Shadow Wolf. I'm picturing that. You described it so well that I'm picturing it in my head, and that is something that I personally never seen before, which is you get the black and white, black and gray style of tattoo with a watercolor background. I really think that if it's done properly, that it will, those two will not only make the background, you know, colorful and beautiful, but that colorful background will make that tattoo of the wolf pop even more, especially with the blue eyes. Love the blue eyes. Always awesome. I always love that. Steve, I got to make you Steve, after this live stream, make sure you DM me or whatever. I'm making you an admin. Or what is it? A moderator, not an admin, a moderator. Jack Black, a similar restaurant. It's like 15 and 20. Did I miss I don't know. I sent mine 3 weeks ago. Nathan, I believe we got to yours. I think it was not last week, the week before that. Pretty sure we did. All right. So let's get into the next one. All right. So this next one comes in from Ray Franklin. No description on what the tattoo is or what the meaning behind it. But let's take a look. While that is coming up there, let's pop this over. All right, so this is a classic style of tattoos. You would see this a lot in like the early 2000s and in like the later early 2000s mostly. But it started just becoming popular around like 1998, 1999. You would go into tattoo shops and they would be showing this everywhere. And that style is your skin like ripping, your skin's like tearing, but underneath is something. You'll see like, maybe like a flag of where you're from, or, you know, a superhero or something like that. In this case, it looks like you are a guitarist. You play guitar, which is a pretty cool, I never actually seen something like this where the guitar is underneath the skin, which is nice. Now, again, I don't know if this is from the picture's perspective, but from first glance, I'm trying to, cause look right here, you can see the lines, but they don't match up to. You see, like, there's the lines right here. Let me know if you guys see this in the chat as well. But the lines right here, like, it's kind of off from this line down here. It's supposed to be the same string. So that is a strike against a tattoo artist right there. Let's see if that's for every... Yeah, it's every string. This one's pretty good. But this is how, like me, when I look at a tattoo, I look at things like that, especially if it's supposed to be something that's like from real life, not so much from like a like a fictional character or something like that. Like a guitar, I could go pick up a guitar right now and look at it, but I'm always analyzing to see how realistic it looks. So the strings right there is something that does not, and they look a little wobbly too, if you ask me. I think it's a really cool design. Like the theme of it is really cool. I'm just not a huge fan of, with the tattoo artist. He could have got like something to make sure he lined up these lines perfectly. That's something small for me. As always, guys, I'm not. If I see something in the tattoo, whether you could either, let me switch this over real quick. If I ever see anything for the tattoo that I think is either good, bad, or feels like it could be added or improved, I always say it, because not to say anything like, oh man, your tattoo, like what happened, like not like that, to educate you to either go get the tattoo fixed or just maybe be mindful for next time going to that artist. And then because if he did something like this to where he didn't even take the time out to make sure that the lines are, the strings actually make sense, then future tattoos, he might do the same thing. So that's just something I wanted to say real quick. The skin tearing doesn't look bad, so that actually looks pretty nice. I'm guessing this is pieces of the guitar, I believe. But yeah, I mean, that's just, if you're watching this on the live stream right now or on the replay, I think the design is cool, and I think that it's an overall like cool idea. Just not the best tattoo artist in my opinion, just because of some of the lines. That's like one of the main things that guitar is these strings. Like it's that's what I think about it. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let's see here. All right. So, looks like a flexible angel. Yeah, that was from the other tattoo. You're probably going to end up having a bodysuit by the end of it. Yeah, Thomas, for sure. I love tattoos so much, and there's always things that I'm always like, wow, that would be awesome. And I love it enough. That would be awesome to get tattooed on me. So, Cat Legend 23. I'm 16 and wanted a tattoo of 2 no-color roses on my wrist that are meant for my 2 best friends who died, drowned in a river. What do you think about that? Well, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry for your loss. I could only imagine how you feel as far as losing family members, losing friends. Nobody ever wants to lose anybody. So sorry for your loss, first of all. Second of all, I think that just shows how much you care about them as a person, like willing to tattoo something on your body, and as beautiful as a rose to commemorate them, to look down at and always say like, wow, it sucks that they're gone and that I lost them, but it's also something that you can look down at it and say, they're always with me. This is always going to remind me of them. I think it's a pretty awesome design. Go to a good tattoo artist, and even you could even evolve off of that. Right now, you might just be thinking like getting 2 roses is one thing, but maybe down the line you wanna switch up the design just a tad a little bit more to make it even more unique. But I love the meaning behind it, and again, sorry for your loss, Cat Legend. Nelson432 sent my tattoo at your Gmail, Tiger with Rose. Okay. So Nelson, we always do first come first serve with the tattoo reactions, but if you want your tattoo bumped up to the front of the list to make it a priority, you can send over a super chat. Super chats get your tattoo to the front, and also help support the Manly Man TV YouTube channel. It's pretty close. I don't think it's noticeable when people are looking at the whole. Yeah. So Thomas, I think that it's a curse because like I am such like a. When I look at tattoos, I'm really studying them. You're right, though. When it comes to just like any old person that's looking at the tattoo, they wouldn't really recognize that. But me, it's like a curse because I'm always looking at stuff like that for my tattoos and for other people's tattoos, especially now doing this live show every week. You know, I want to be real. I don't want to just say, oh, man, this thing's awesome. Like every single time I'm going to, if I see a tattoo that I feel like could be worked on or improved, or just, hey, maybe again, don't go to this tattoo artist, you know, later on down the road, I'm going to mention it, not because I'm trying to hate, but simply because I'm just trying to help you guys out. All right. Gee Whiz, howdy, everybody. What is going on, Gee Whiz? Nice to have you here. We're doing some tattoo reactions today. Let's see here. Watching while I'm on the train. Joey, that is pretty cool to hear. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Let's see. What do you so Wango Tuz, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm sorry. He says, what do you think about getting a full arm tattoo sleeve at a young age? Define a young age. First of all, the main thing that when you're saying that, the first thing I thought of was tattoos are expensive, especially sleeve tattoos. When you like sleeve tattoos cost, you know, tens of thousands of dollars, and you at a young age, you're not really gonna have that money at the time to go to either a quality artist or to just completely get it done. I started my sleeve. You could do my method. I started a little bit young. I started around like 22, 23. And I was getting 1 tattoo per year because that's all I could afford at the time. But, you know, it's always good to know what you want to get, plan it out, and then start saving money little by little. But at a young age, I mean, if you're 18, 19 years old, go for it. If you feel like you're financially stable to go get it, or at least start it, yeah, I'm all for it. I would say go for it. Elite Munya Thai Boxing. What's up, man? What is going on? Sorry I butchered your name, but welcome to the Tattoo Reaction live stream. It's good to see you here. A lot of new faces in here. If you guys are new, we do this live stream every week, and if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, which I'm pretty sure you guys all are, but if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification just so you don't miss a thing. My nose is so itchy today. I'm sorry if you keep seeing me do this. Thomas, yeah. Yeah, if you ever got a tattoo infected before, feel free to drop that in the chat right now, because I would love to know. I was thinking about that. I was thinking a lot about tattoo infection earlier because I've been getting so many comments on it. So I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody. Cat the Legend 23, Cybermen, I got it. Dragon Ball Z. Elite, G Wiz, Mexarican, Steve Racino, Thomas, Tomas, and everybody else in the chat. It says we have 30 people in here. Welcome, everybody. What is going on? My nose is itchy. I don't know why. F&J, what's up, Manly? What is going on, F&J? Nice to see you here, my good friend. All right, let's get back into the tattoo reactions. Let's find another. Let me pop this up here. All right. All right, so this one comes in from, let's see here, Dilza 1992. It doesn't look like he has any writing. It just says sent you pictures on Instagram. So let's look into this. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this is sick. Alright, so as you can see, my nerdness is coming out. It's a Dragon Ball Z sleeve. This thing is insane. I'm already loving it just by the way the line work looks. Is there more pictures here? There is. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Okay, this is really, really sick. I'm fanboying right now because not only is it Dragon Ball Z, but I'm also getting a Dragon Ball Z sleeve. I love how... oh my god. Oh wait, there is this is my tattoo sleeve. It's still work in progress. I grew up watching the show with my sister and dad. It will always be a special place in my heart. Same exact reason as me, man, for the Dragon Ball Z sleeve. So first of all, I want to say, it looks like he's going to be getting some shading later on. He started from the bottom, and now he's here. But, cheesy joke. But I want to say that this is a very awesome sleeve. Oh my god, I just realized that it's going from the very start of Dragon Ball and then going up to the Cell Saga. Okay, this thing is incredible. I cannot wait to see when this thing is completely done. And it looks like, even though this is like moments from the actual show, but it looks like it's almost in like comic book form, like how you have like the different sections in a comic book. Dude, this thing is so good. I love everything from how you structured it. You got this is the perfect example. Let me switch this over. This is the perfect example of managing your space. So a lot of people want so many different things in a serious hush. Everybody wants so many different things when it comes to like a tattoo sleeve, but you only have so much real estate on your arm. The way he did this right here, he got all of his favorite characters, some big, Gohan's pretty big over here, but then down here, it's like small Goku, and there's like, he managed the space that he has on his arm so perfectly. And I don't know if this was his idea or if it was the tattoo artist's idea, but I'm clapping for you for that. Very, very good. And I love just everything about it. And black and gray. I mean, I'm getting my sleeve in color, but a Dragon Ball Z sleeve in black and gray, it is good as well. Some tattoos and some things look better in color, some things look better in black and gray, but then there's some other things that are just good looking regardless. But I love this thing, man. It's getting me even more excited to get my sleeve completed. Like just everything, the shading, the line work, the detail and everything is so good. I love this tattoo. So thank you for the submission. That made my day. Yeah. I said started from the bottom by accident and now he's here, yeah. All right, we getting some nice love Dragon Balls in the chat. That's good, always nice to see. They've required minor touch up. What do you think of piercings? So I actually had piercings before. I used to have snake bites. Me personally, Lexi, can you turn the AC back on? It's pretty hot in here.
Sure.
Thank you. Me personally, when I I got one done, and then I wanted to get snake bites after a while. I think our room's window's open too. I almost passed out when I got my snake bites done. I don't know why. I had to go outside, and it was a cold winter's day, to go outside and wake me up. I just realized that it's not even on myself. Sorry, guys. But yeah, when I got the piercings done, I almost passed out. I think they're nice. I feel like that was more of, I don't want to say that I feel like it was more of a phase, but you definitely, when I got my piercings done, everybody was doing it. Like, everybody was getting their lips pierced, snake bites, angel bites, dolphin bites, I think there was one called, like a bunch of different things. Now you're starting to see that die out just a little bit. People are going back to more of the classic, like, nose piercings, belly buttons, ears, things like that. But I'm cool with piercings. I like them, but I'll never get one again. And also, when it comes to whether I would rather get tattooed for 10 hours straight or get a piercing done that takes 2 seconds, tattoo me for 10 hours. I could sit. I'm fine with that. Oh, well, that's a free game then, man. You're hella underrated. Tomas says, you're hella underrated, man. You deserve more recognition. Keep up the grind, my G. So I appreciate that, man. The way I look at it is when you grow, like, don't get me wrong, we're growing pretty fast now. Like, my videos are getting recommended and everything, which is, I appreciate, and I couldn't have done that without you guys. But I feel like the people that will blow up quickly, they usually die off. Like, their channels die off as fast as they blow up. If you have that small going uphill, like you're growing, but it's small, it's more ways to manage it, and you could look back at it and see, like, wow, I wasn't an overnight success, that now I'm not, I'm you've seen it before. One hit wonders, channels that make one video, they blow up, and then the next video sucks. It happens. I'm a big fan of DBZ. That's dope. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball in general, and that makes me so happy that, my subscribers on the YouTube channel, there's so many like-minded people like me. Love Dragon Ball, love all that stuff. I'm getting spider bites soon. It's also a process of stretching my ears. Yeah, that was another thing that was very popular, which was stretching your ears. Matt Matatalo, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but thank you for the submission. We're going to be getting to it. If you want yours to the front of the list, we always do first come, first serve. But if you send over a super chat, which is the little, right underneath the chat, there's that little $sign thing. It's a donation. That helps you get your tattoo to the front of the line, and also it helps support the channel. So thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys have been talking about supporting the channel. I mean, you guys have been absolutely awesome as far as watching my videos, which always helps with the ad revenue. Checking out the merch if you guys have not yet, the Evolve the Wolf merch. Both the hoodie and t-shirt. You guys have absolutely been loving that. I've been getting pictures from you guys. All that support means the world to me, so thank you. All right, let's get back into it. All right, so last one was on Instagram. Oh my God. All right. All right, so this next one comes in from Louis Carranza, CA for California. I got it done on my shin. Took about 2 hours and 30 minutes. All right, so I'm guessing we're about to see a CA. Let's check it out. Yep, CA. So let's take a look. So first of all, I cannot believe that this took This took two and a half hours. That's pretty crazy. This, it's a fairly small tattoo. It's not the biggest, but font work, don't let it fool you. Font work is as hard as some of the other tattooing styles. There is artists that specialize just in you got this right. Yep. Specialize just in font work, lettering. And this guy actually did a pretty good job. I like the lines. The lines all look pretty good. Whenever I'm really looking at a tattoo, my face is so close to the screen. I'm glad you guys can't see it. Shading looks pretty good. I do like how he did like a little bit of shading around just for that extra effect. Because he could have just did like the letters and that's it. But adding these the little shading around it just makes it just a little bit better of a tattoo. And this was when you first got it done. Your skin's all red. Doesn't look heavy-handed like we were talking about earlier. Nothing really looks raised. Yeah, I mean it's a font work tattoo. It's beautifully done. I seen tattoos that are just a couple letters or numbers, and they sucked, to be honest with you. Like, I'm like, when I was first getting into tattoos, I would always think that, like, wow, these people that are doing, like, pieces, like, these realistic, facial, like, it's a portrait of somebody. I would always think that those people were, like so much better than the people that do like font work. But then I saw this artist before. I was at the tattoo shop and I got my tattoo done, but I was waiting for a friend to get his done, and I was just watching. And this was early in my tattoo career. And do I got this up for both of you? Yes. Early in my tattoo career, and I really didn't know any better, but it made me realize that there was this guy that was known for portraits, but he was like, you know what, I'll bust. It was like a 24 or something like that, right by like this girl's thing. He butchered that tattoo so bad. I'm like, and it made me question. I'm like, how can he do these realistic, like his portraits were like phenomenal. And when it came to just a 24, I'm like, how did you put, like, the 4 wasn't even connected, like, you know what I mean? Like, the 4 wasn't connected, and like, it was, like, slanted weird, and she was even complaining about it. I'm like, ugh, that's not, that is not good. Let's see here. So it looks like Ron Sweet sent over a $2 super chat. Thank you, Ron. So he is going to get bumped up to the front of the list. Ron Sweet 19. Let's pull you up. So thank you. First of all, thank you for the super chat. It helps out tremendously. Helps support the channel. Let's find you. Jeez, I gotta scroll. I'm looking for it. It's on email. Let's see here. You said it's on. Okay. Oh, I found you. I had to scroll a little bit here. All right. So. Serious. All right. So this one comes in from Ron Sweet. He was. Geez, you were pretty far down on the list, but you sent over the super chat that boosted you up to the top. And he says, first session line work, a Japanese octopus, unique as hell. I never seen a Japanese octopus before. Lower half sleeve, Ron, done by Dave Pevy in Cranston. I'll keep you guys updated each session, so you can see the progress. So I actually love that idea. Like, if you guys are watching right now in the live stream, if you are in the process of getting a tattoo and you're doing session by session, feel free to send over the incomplete product. I would love to see how the tattoo is finished over time and how it's evolving on your skin. I would love that. So let's look at this real quick. I saw a glimmer of it. All right. So this is pretty cool. It looks like you already got, you're completing a sleeve here, which is always exciting. So a Japanese style octopus. I actually never seen this before. I said this in another live stream. Usually you'll see like Japanese style. You'll see koi fish. You'll see like samurai and like cherry blossom trees. Never seen an octopus before. Line work is beautiful, like very good. Like it looks like he's one of those tattoo artists that could just hold the gun and just keep going for a very long time until he has to redunk the ink and get more ink into that tattoo machine. You could see, not on this tattoo, but you could see sometimes where tattoo artists will stop and then continue with the ink, and you'll see like little like thicker lines or whatever. That always bugs the hell out of me, but I don't see that anywhere on here. And I could already tell that this thing is going to look pretty insane because your skin tone with how colorful up here is going to be, like it is already. When this thing is fully colored in, serious, hush. Sorry. No. Sorry guys, my dog's barking. You could tell that when this thing is fully colored in and everything, it's going to look pretty damn insane. It's going to be a lot of shading though. Like this whole area is going to be it's going to be very tender for the first couple days. Let me know when you're going back, because I would love to see when this thing is done. Serious, hush. But yeah, like I said, as of right now, from what I go off of, the line work is very, very good. But also on top of the line work, I could already picture what this thing is going to look like. I could already tell just by like me picturing it with my own colors and everything in my head, which is always fun to do. But like I could picture like the octopus like either like a lightish blue or like a pinkish, and then have like just this whole big colorful arm sleeve. Like not only is the line work good, but like I said, I could picture what it's going to look like when it's completely done, and I'm excited for you. Yeah. This thing is going to look pretty damn good. So I'm excited for you, Ron. That's going to be a pretty good tattoo to look at once it's completely done. All right, so it looks like we got another super chat from Eric. He says, Eric Tuesday, I sent you a while back. Let's see here. So Eric27 at gmail.com. Yeah, sorry, Eric. We get so many tattoos submitted throughout the week. Like I said, I mean, over time, like when I first started doing this, I didn't think that it was going to get this big. But as my channel's starting to grow and I leave these tattoo reactions up, people are like watching them on the replay and just watching them in general more now. So, yeah, there's like an overwhelming amount of tattoos being submitted. Matt Zoll, hi, how are you? Next session, September 4th. Excited to see that. But anyway, let's get Ron's up here. Let me scroll a little bit. Oh, yeah, you're down here far, too. All right, there, I got you. All right. So he says, this is my first tattoo, and I got it about 3 days ago. What it means is no matter the bad you go through in life, I'm going to stay strong and never let it bring me down. However, you got to appreciate the bad because it makes you who you are. Love that. The wolf, I already like where this is going. The wolf represents strength, and the red and the blue eyes represent the good and the bad. Oh, man, this thing is... I love when I read these and I get excited to look at them. On top, you'll see a meteor, which represents chaos, which is why it's on the right side. On the blue side, left side, you'll see the moon and birds, which represent life, good, the good. At the end of the good and the bad makes you who you are as a person. So, first of all, before even looking at the tattoo, that is an absolutely sick, an idea. Like, I picture the tattoo in my head and I didn't even see it yet. But first of all, you know, I personally never seen anything like. Well, I saw like good and bad representations in the tattoo, but the way you like thought it through, and the way your artist like thought it through, it sounds pretty awesome. But without further delay, let's get into it because I am pretty excited about it too. Oh man! So this thing is actually really nice. So first of all, I'll save the best for last, which is the wolf. But right off the bat, sky looks beautifully done. I love how all the clouds look like it's kind of like an overcast kind of day with a little bit of the moon peeking out, which is beautifully done. The trees look really good too. Let me see here. The meteor, it's something that you would never really see, like a meteor and a wolf. Like together in a tattoo together. I said together twice, but for this style of design, it's actually pretty nice. Let me scroll down here. So right off the bat, love the way the fur looks in the tattoo on the wolf itself. Now I don't know if this is shine from what, because you just got the tattoo. Or if it's the white ink, but it does look pretty good. Eyes look really nice. Now, if I had to nitpick at one thing about this tattoo, would be I would have personally had lighter shades of both blue and red. Well, maybe not so much the red, but the blue. This is just my opinion. This is nothing that's saying like, hey, your tattoo artist screwed up or whatever. The tattoo itself is beautifully done, and I absolutely love it. If it was me, I would have went a lighter color blue just because the fur of the wolf is so dark, and having that little splash of light blue would just bring out the eyes just a little bit more. But overall, I love this thing. It's very nice, and it looks like it's on the top of your shoulder and it's going onto your shoulder, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you could definitely add to this even more. You could add to this and just keep going with the same type of theme all the way down your sleeve, like having it represent good and bad throughout the whole sleeve. And then maybe at the very end, like by your wrist, have like the balance or something like that. That would be cool. Because as always, I tell you guys that sleeves are supposed to, well, in my opinion, sleeves are supposed to represent a story, just like art itself represents a story. So that would be kind of cool. Like your whole sleeve is dedicated to both good and bad, but then at the very end, there's always that balance. That's pretty cool. That's a cool idea. But yeah, this thing is, I love this thing. At first, when I first saw it, I'm like, your tattoo artist might have went a little bit too dark with the coloring, like with the blacks and everything. But once it heals up and that ink gets pushed out, it's going to lighten up a little bit, but just most likely just the right amount to still know what's going on in the tattoo, but not have those like solid blacks. But overall, beautiful tattoo. I love it. Love the story behind it. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat as well. All right. Yeah, I sounded like Yoda there for a second. Yeah, that was a pretty nice tattoo. I mean, if you guys haven't noticed yet, I friggin' love wolves. That's why I have a shirt that has a wolf on it. A wolf with tattoo. I was like, wait, when I was making that shirt, I was like, what do I love? I love wolves. I love tattoos, and like a wolf is kind of becoming the Manly Man TV mascot kind of thing. So I was like, I want a wolf on the shirt, and now whenever I see a wolf tattoo, I'm like, whoo, thing's pretty nice, whoo. All right, let's keep it going. All right. All right. So this next one comes from Instagram, and it's Kenya Pepper 1. She says, "Can you please react to this?" Sure. Yeah. You're next up on the list. Let's get into it. let's load that up, put that over there. All right, so we got a beautifully done rose. Now, yeah, this is fresh. So it looks like there's a quote down here. I don't actually see. I can't. It's a little blurry on that side. In strength and delight. Okay, so there is a quote down. Oh wait. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I didn't realize it at first. I thought this was just a stem with a rose, and I was like, okay, yeah, stem rose, but it's actually a woman's body. The stem is the woman's body, and it goes down into the quote. This is actually very unique. I've never seen anything like this before. I love the design. One thing I would say is I'm hoping when this tattoo heals up in like 5-10 years down the line, because remember, color tattoos, they do, whoa, sorry, wrong one. Color tattoos, they do fade more quickly. And it looks like your tattoo artist went a little light on the color. Now, I know it looks like he was going for a more lighter toned coloring with the tattoo, like lighter tone palette, color palette, I should say. But that's always just something I always think about, because, again, the reds, and also green is not as bad as red, but the greens, or the reds and the greens, they will fade faster than other colors. So that's just something you might want to consider. The fact that he didn't really saturate the coloring, you might have to get it touched up a little bit more quickly than, say, the 10 to 15 years that it usually takes for a color tattoo to fade, and then you want to get it touched up. But with that being said, I absolutely love the design. I wish I could see the quote just a little bit better. I would love to know what that says. And also, I mean, it's cool the way it is. I'm just wondering why you didn't shade this in, or maybe you're going back for it or whatever, because that happens too. The tattoo artist might be cutting it close, and he doesn't have a lot more time, and you might have to just go back to get some of this done. Or it could just be how it's supposed to be, which is fine too. But yeah, I never really seen anything like this. We see, as you guys may know, that come to the live show every week, we see a bunch of flowers, but I never seen anything like this, which is another one of the reasons why I love tattoos so much. You could literally take anything and always make it different. What do you guys think in the chat? I love this. That is a very, very nice style. Got some, it's nice, it's beautiful. Yeah, the thing is actually pretty nice. I love it. It's pretty cool. All right. So, let's keep chugging away. As always, guys, if you have any questions in the chat about tattoos, or no, let me rewind that. If you guys have any questions about tattoos, feel free to drop them in the chat, and I will answer them for you. I got a mosquito bite, and it's super itchy. I hope everybody's having a good time. It's a Thursday afternoon. Jesus, it is a Saturday afternoon, and it's actually pretty nice. Usually when I do the live streams at night, I do the live streams and then I'm like getting ready to either go right out or go to bed. Doing it a little bit earlier in the day, it's actually pretty nice because you got the whole day ahead of you. Still have to dial in the new time. I don't know what that's going to be. Thomas says it's very surreal. Yeah, it's very nice. All right. All right, so this next one comes in from Young Sandwich 420. Young Sandwich, that's pretty funny. Hi, Manly Man. This is my tattoo for you to react to. I got a butterfly of my baby niece. She passed away when she was 1. Jeez. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I had got the butterfly for her because she loved butterflies. When I first got the tattoo, I had no idea. I had the idea to get an outline, then shade it with blue, and thought about it more before I got it. So I decided to make the clouds inside of the tattoo to say that she went to heaven. So there's a couple things before even looking at the tattoo. First of all, sorry for your loss. I could not even imagine that either. Like, I have a niece that's pretty young, and yeah, I wouldn't even know what to do. Second of all, I love the fact that you already had the idea of what you wanted, but you even took a little bit more time to change up that design a little bit, to really put even more of a unique spin on it with putting the clouds. It says that you put the clouds in the wings of the butterfly. So that is very cool. I always recommend everybody to, before just jumping on a design and be like, oh, I love this, I'm getting it, always think about maybe something that you could put that has a deeper meaning to the tattoo, and taking a little bit more time out to really make that design even more unique, just like Young Sandwich 420 did. All right, so let's take this up right here. Okay, yeah, this is a very small tattoo, but very beautiful tattoo. Right off the bat, I believe somebody said earlier in the chat too they were going to get a blue butterfly. So here's some inspiration for you. Line work looks beautifully done, and the color looks really nice too. And I could see the clouds. It's almost like, say, if you're like laying on your back in grass, looking up into the sky. This is kind of like what you would see. I personally never seen anything like this before, so clapping for you for when it for coming up with the unique design. Love that. The butterfly itself looks really good, and my favorite part about the tattoo is simply the meaning behind it. The work is good itself, is good by itself, but when it comes to like the actual tattoo and the meaning behind it, it's we had some on this channel. I'm getting a little like, let me explain a little bit better. On this channel, we get a lot of people that when we talk about tattoos and stuff. Sorry if I'm getting a little bit too like on a touchy subject here, but on this channel we get a lot of people that show their tattoos, and it's not always like, oh yeah, it's cool, or it's like something like nerdy related, like the Dragon Ball one, which I absolutely love. Sometimes you get something like this, to where it's more than just a tattoo to somebody. It's a part of them. It's a part of their life. It's something that they're always going to remember. And I'm honored to be, for you guys in the Evolve community, to just be so open to share a piece of your life that could be a touchy subject, that could be a tough pill to swallow, to talk about. But I really appreciate you guys always taking time out to submit the tattoos. They always look beautiful, and being comfortable with not only me but the rest of the Evolve community to really just be okay with expressing your feelings and expressing the meaning behind your tattoos. Because like I said, we get the nerdy ones, we get the cool ones, but when we get something like this, and there was that other tattoo, there's quite a few, but there was that other one from one of our subscribers, that one of their babies passed away and they got a tattoo of it. It's just beautiful, and I'm honored myself to be able to look at these tattoos and to just look at them. I just wanted to say that real quick. I love this tattoo. I love the meaning behind it, and thank you so much for sharing it. Just wanted to say that. All right. Sorry, I got a little emotional there, but it happens. All right. So we got, I don't know if that's a $25 super chat, but it says $25 Ron. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the super chat. It's a super chat, so it helps support the channel. So you said just DM'd you. I'm Albert on Instagram. Okay, Albert. Thank you for the super chat, first of all, and thank you for the support. Let's try to find your tattoo. So you said you just sent us. Let's scroll all the way down. Oh my God, there's so many tattoos. All right. So let's accept it first. All right, so this one comes in from Albert. I believe it's a $25 super chat. I do not know, but it's a super chat, so it counts. He gets boosted up to the front of the list. Thank you for supporting the channel. And let's dive into this. Hey, man, I just did this today. What do you think? Awesome channel, by the way. Keep up the good work. So thank you, Albert. I appreciate that. Let's swap this over. Oh, my God. Hold on, there's two pictures here. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful. I love this tattoo. First things first, usually I would kind of be like, it's darker, but no, that rule of mine completely goes out the window. I love how dark toned this tattoo is. Now, I'm assuming that it's your cat that you have or had. But this tattoo is beautifully, beautifully done. The shading from the blacks of the cat and everything like that. The flowers going around it. It has like that like fall type of feel to it. And I love fall, by the way. I absolutely love fall. The colors in the eyes, again with the white accents, beautiful. The line work is beautifully done. And the shading, the blending in the face between all these different colors. You got the black, then it goes to the lighter blackish, almost like blue. And goes into the white. Everything's blended so beautifully done. I love this. This is a very, very, very good tattoo. I'm sure Thomas would appreciate this one too. I'm sure everybody would appreciate this thing. This thing is absolutely insane. I love this. I always love seeing tattoos that represent animals. It's one of my favorite things. I love how the cat is beautifully done. I've been focusing a lot on the cat, but even with the flowers, look at that purple, like this dark, rich purple, again with the white accents everywhere, in the leaves and the cat, everything. Boris, that's a cute cat name too. I love this thing. Beautifully done with the colors too. I love, like, tattoos always need to be vibrant and flashy. This theme of this style of tattoo, beautifully done in the dark color. Absolutely beautifully done. I love how just it's all darker tones of different colors. You got the like almost like a darker like brown over here. The only light colors that you see really is maybe you'd consider the golden eyes and also the white accents, which that's what makes it so nice. I feel like having a clash of all these, darker blacks, purples, greens that you see all over the tattoo, and then you have those accents of white really makes the tattoo pop. I love this thing. Albert, congratulations on this tattoo. You said you just got this today. I guarantee that you're gonna get a crap ton of compliments on that thing, especially by cat lovers. That thing is very, very nice. I love that thing. Make sure you heal it properly though. Darker colors and darker, like, for example, the tattoo artist really has to pack that ink into the skin. I said this before, but I'll say it again. When a tattoo artist is packing the ink even harder into the skin to really make it a nice solid color, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to heal. I don't want to say difficult. You just got to take a little bit of extra care with it so it heals good, so it looks exactly like that when it's done healing. But that thing is very, very nice. I love that. Jammer Gal 2003. Oh, you're still accepting submissions? I got my first tattoo a while ago. Yeah, so Jammer Gal. So usually what we do is at this point, everybody's just submitting tattoos throughout the week to me now. So you could always just submit it over whenever you feel comfortable. And then we always do first come, first serve. What if you want your tattoo to be reacted to like first and right away, and you want everybody to see it, you could always send over a super chat, just like Albert just did, $25 donation. And it gets you bumped up right to the front of the list. Are you going to save the stream after it's over? So Rose Edmonds Yes, I always leave the streams up now. I know that a lot of people either join late or don't be able to, that aren't able to even join at all sometimes. So I leave the streams up. So once I'm done the stream, it will then be uploaded to YouTube, and you guys can watch it from the very beginning and see everything you missed. And if you are watching it on the live stream, be sure to give this live stream a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, give me a nice big thumbs up on the live stream. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Yeah, it's more of like a neo-traditional style tattoo, Thomas. But to me, it did have American traditional style vibes. Just a little bit. Absolutely loving the darker ink. Awesome, cool, awesome looking piece, says Kev Witherington. Yes. I sent you mine now. No. He says, I sent you mine now. It's my first one. So, if you just sent it, right now, there's quite a few people in front of you, but if you want to get, your tattoo bumped up to the front of the list, and we'll pop it up there right now, you can send over a super chat and, help support the channel and get your tattoo to the front. Bree just got here. Well, welcome, Bree. How are you? We are seeing a crap ton of new names and new faces in here today, so welcome everybody. All right. All right, so let's see here. All right, so this next one comes in from Nicholas Spillett. He says, hey, dude, this is my submission for next week's live stream, meaning this week's. Rose on my kneecap. Picture is right after it was done. Love what you're doing with the channel. Keep it up, bud. Thank you. And thank you for everybody that's been doing that, saying that lately. I've been getting a lot of, love and support from you guys. It's overwhelming. It's beautiful. I love it. You guys are awesome. So let's make that load up right there. Pop this over right here. Oh, my God. Look at this. Look how rich. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier with that one tattoo of the girl rose lady thing. You could have it as a lighter kind of tattoo, but saturate it more with the ink. I believe Nicholas is the guy that has that beautiful deer tattoo that we saw last week. So his tattoo artist is just overall phenomenal. You can see actually the sketch back there. So first of all, I love how rich the colors are. Part of it is because of how your tattoo artist applied the ink to your skin. The other is how light your skin is. Lighter skin does make your tattoos pop a little bit more. But I also don't think that right here is your actual skin tones. I think that he added the white accents, which we're seeing a lot of today on the tattoos. And I also want to say, this tattoo probably hurt it probably hurt pretty bad on the kneecap. It sucks on the kneecap. Again, just like your elbow, that needle is just, it's gonna feel like it's bouncing off your bone. Let me know in the chat or in the replay. Let me know what how it felt for you, because I would like to know. I heard that it usually always sucks from the people I talk to. But this is very nice. I love how rich the colors are, like how deep the greens are and the pink. It doesn't look like a tattoo to me. It looks like it's literally like a painting, like somebody painted on you. It's beautifully done. I love this thing. A lot of awesome tattoos today. Couple. Let me see here. Yeah, this looks. I love this tattoo. Very rich with the colors. Your tattoo artist, he's proven from last week when it came to that deer that it was that he's pretty skilled. Don't know what he was thinking about with those eyes. Your idea with the eyes making them black was so much better, but he's a good tattoo artist. I'm not gonna knock him just for those eyes, but beautiful color tattoo. I love the way it looks. It's especially my favorite part of this tattoo is the leaf area, because they just look so damn real. Super nice. Bree says, hi, how are you? I am doing phenomenal, Bree. It's a Saturday where I'm at, Saturday afternoon. You guys are coming in and out of the live stream, which is nice, sending over awesome comments, tattoos, supporting the channel with super chats. You guys are awesome. Now, if you guys haven't yet, I'm going to do a little quick plug to the Evolve the Wolf merch at the top of the chat. If you guys want, if you haven't yet, be sure to check it out. I think it's pretty cool. A lot of my subscribers and other subscribers on the channel and in the Evolve community picked up the shirt in all different colors, the hoodie and everything. And you guys are absolutely loving it. So if you have not gotten yours yet, be sure to check it out. You can just click up at the top. That'll bring you over to the to the actual shirt and the hoodie. Pick a color, pick a size, and yeah, help support the channel. And I mean, it's pretty awesome. I love the shirt. Mine is Jammer Gal. Mine's is peeling right now. It's my first tattoo. Not gonna lie, I'm really happy with it. Well, that is awesome to hear. I love hearing that, Jammer Girl. There's been times, friends and people I know that get their tattoo, they get so excited to get it, they go and get it. Then next thing you know, it's not what they thought, and they're not happy with it. So I'm happy that you're happy with it. Shadow Wolf. When I got my first tattoo done, how so I properly take care of it? I heard you say something. Ink gets pushed out. Will it hurt my tattoo? No. So, when you get a tattoo, it's not natural to your body. Your body is gonna, as the ink is getting injected into your skin, your body is kind of like, whoa, what is going on right now? Not only is it going through trauma because it's getting put through pain, but also it's kind of like, whoa, what is being injected to my body? I need to try to get this out ASAP. And that's why when a tattoo, it's an open wound, that tattoo, it's an open wound. And also on top of that, your body, even though it can't just push everything out at once, your body is trying to eliminate as much, it's trying to heal and eliminate as much as that of that ink as possible. My God, my nose. It's trying to eliminate as much ink as possible. So that's why you'll see a lot of blood, plasma, which is that like clear gooey stuff that comes right off of your tattoo, and ink. You'll see ink being pushed out, and you'll be thinking like, whoa, what's going on? It's not access ink from the tattoo artist just leaving it there. It's ink that's just being pushed out of your body. And realistically, one of the main reasons why your tattoo is fading, aside from the sun, your body is still trying to break down the ink pigments in your skin. They could either get pushed fully out through your skin upwards, or they could get broken down into the bloodstream. And that's another way tattoos fade. You're asking that if it's going to affect the way your tattoo looks? No, it's not. Just make sure you're cleaning it to get all of that away, because you don't want it to sit there. You know what I mean? Hopefully that answered your question. The Double A Twins. Hi, bro. What's going on, Double A Twins? Thomas. That's a big tattoo. Great knee piece. Yes, for sure. Thomas, have you ever watched Ink Masters? If so, what is your favorite artist? This is actually a pretty common question that I get asked. Maybe, what would be funny? Since I don't watch Ink Masters ever, maybe I do like a little series aside from the tattoo reactions where I go off of what they say about the other people's tattoos on the show. Because I watched season 1 of it. And I looked at it and I was just like, what are they like make up problems. Like they make up problems during those shows as they're taping it's television. It's for dramatic effect and all that. That would be a pretty fun idea for a video series where like I'm reacting to tattoo artists reacting on Ink Masters. I would come up with a better title, but like trying to like debunk it, because they're just saying anything on TV. Like they're they're really not like educating you guys as I try to do. Not trying to toot my own horn, but educating you guys as I try to do. They're just trying to make money off a TV show. So I would make like a series where they are, anyway. Yes, I watched Ink Masters season 1 only, but on top of that, my favorite tattoo artist in general, and Ink Masters is the reason for it, is London Reese. London Reese. I love him. The way he executes his art is so insane, and I'm actually going to be posting a video shortly, where because you guys, from my last video where I talk about artists on Instagram, you guys, I've been getting comments and DMs on everything saying like, hey, do you have any Instagram tattoo artists on Instagram or tattoo pages on Instagram that you recommend? And I say, yeah, I follow a crap ton, and maybe I'll do like a top 5 tattoo Instagrams that you need to follow or something like that. And trust me, London is going to be one of them, because the reason why I like his page so much is because not only does he showcase his tattoos, but he also shows how he comes up with the designs, like on Photoshop. He'll like do like different, like you'll see him creating the design in like a time lapse kind of thing, and I love that. I'm like all for that type of stuff. So I think it would be funny. That would be interesting. Do that. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, maybe. I actually just thought about it right now. So thank you guys for giving me another video idea. No. Send it on Instagram. Should I send it through? So no. Both on Instagram and through email. Those are both pretty booked up. Like I said, I mean, you could send it on either one. But if you want to get yours to the front of the list, you can send over a super chat, and a super chat does help support the channel and get your tattoo to the front. If you guys haven't yet, be sure to give this live stream a thumbs up. Thomas says, I follow a lot of tattoo artists on Instagram. There are a lot of great artists on the tri-state area. Yes, there is. I also follow quite a few artists from the tri-state area. All right. All right, so this one comes in from, I think this is actually a member in the Evolve Yourself community discussion. If you guys did not know, we do have a Facebook page where a bunch of people from my YouTube channel will go over there. We have conversations throughout the week. We send over tattoos, talk about questions or answer questions, answer concerns, everything. If you guys want, you could go over to Evolve Yourself community discussion on Facebook and join the page. Let's see here. So yeah, this is my first half sleeve. I love it. Oh, okay. Yeah, this I kind of cheated there and saw the tattoo. I believe that I seen this already. I may be wrong, but first of all, for a first tattoo, wait, is it your first tattoo or first session? My first half sleeve. So I don't know if it's your first tattoo, but for a start of a half sleeve, absolutely insane. I love the way it's like a statue kind of thing, but it's broken and you see like a real life eye, face, skin, and everything else. That is super insane. Love how, oh man, okay, just zooming in right then and there, I was like, wait a minute, that is pretty cool. Even though, you know, it's, from what I see, it's not really like a real beard, because you could see like it's supposed to be like a statue. But I love the fact that you didn't go for the regular route of just, you know, shading that you would normally see. You have dot work everywhere for the shading, which I'm slowly becoming more of a dot work fan than regular shading, because that looks so good. Like, just look how good that is. It's a bunch of individual dots that are appearing to be shading, and it just looks so good. It's everywhere throughout the tattoo. I didn't even realize that it was a dot work, black and gray dot work tattoo till just now, because it kind of has like two different styles in it. It's like dot work, but also realism, because you could see, not to zoom in your armpit, but you could see like how realistic the eyes and everything look, and then you had the dot work shading everywhere. This thing is really, really good. Might be one of my favorite black and gray tattoos throughout the day. I love this thing. What do you guys think about this in the chat? It's very unique. Like, it's like a statue, but then it's like, it looks like this might be like a teardrop, or I don't know if it's a teardrop or not, but like the crack in the statue revealing the human face. But I wish I had a little bit more to go off of with the meaning, but overall, as just a tattoo, this thing is beautifully done. And if you plan on going for this same kind of style and theme going down your arm, you're in for one awesome looking sleeve tattoo. But yeah, thank you for the submission. That thing is actually pretty damn good. I love the way that thing looks. All right. Josh Martin, got my first tattoo appointment booked in the first week of October. Pretty excited and nervous. So, as you should be, your first tattoo, booking that appointment. So first of all, you know, congratulations on booking your first appointment. It takes a lot of courage to book that first appointment, because you know, you're like, man, I'm booking myself an appointment for something that's going to cause me pain, but it's good pain, if that makes sense. The fact that you took that, you got that phone call and you booked it. So first of all, congrats on that. Second of all, being nervous for a first tattoo is super common. I made videos on it, and there's still more videos I can make on it, because there's so many different reasons why people get scared, nervous, back out of a tattoo. It's a lot of things, but doing research on it can be a blessing and a curse. If you did research the way I did, you're just going to scare yourself even more into, you know, not wanting to get a tattoo. I always try to be as realistic as possible when it comes to tattoos. So if you want, you could check out my videos. I actually just made, not last week's video, but the week before that, I talk about being nervous and having fear about getting a tattoo. And I talk about the most common fears that people have when it comes to getting a tattoo and how to overcome those fears. So I definitely recommend you to check that out when you get a moment. Unknown, why live so early? So, unknown, I actually had yesterday, I had some, so I got promoted for my job, and they threw a little bonfire for me, so I had to go there, and it was at the time that I was supposed to live stream. So I was like, all right, I won't live stream today, but I will live stream tomorrow. And I did, and we are. All right. Great character study. Yeah, Thomas, for sure. All right. Steven, yeah, man, he got on a crush with a YouTuber, and oh yeah. Steve, it was pretty sad. If you guys didn't know, I forget the guy's name, Dustin or something like that, or I forget his name, or Daniel. He was a tattoo artist on Ink Masters, and then he became a pretty popular tattoo artist on YouTube. Thank you, Thomas, for the congrats for the promotion. But yeah, he drove under the influence, and not only did he drive under the influence, he got into a car accident, killed the passenger in there, and now I believe he's in jail. I'm not exactly sure, but it's just stupid. Never drive drunk. In search, if you search on YouTube or internet, it will show up about him. Yeah, I did research, or when I heard about it, I thought it was fake, because when you get super big on YouTube, or just as a celebrity in general, everybody likes to see you fail, and they're always going to try to, you know, find things or make up things. Yeah, and I saw a video on that, and I watched it, and it was pretty it was upsetting because the guy did really good work and he seemed like a cool guy, but behind closed doors, he could. I mean, he's driving drunk. There is no reason why you should ever drive drunk, especially with nowadays. I mean, there's Uber, there's Lyft. If you're famous like that, you could call a friend or get somebody to come pick you up. I mean, I don't know. But right then and there, guys, I believe I'm going to. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. So I do want to say thank you for everybody that stopped by the live stream. You guys are absolutely insane. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for submitting your tattoos, the super chats. You got some super chats today. And thank you again, because I've just been getting overwhelming support with the merch line, especially with the Evolve the Wolf shirt. You guys have been really snagging those up, all different colors, all different, from all over the place too. It's pretty cool to know that people are walking around wearing a shirt that me and a guy designed. So it's pretty cool. So I hope you guys like it. If you have not checked yours out yet, be sure to click up at the top of the chat. You could go right over and pick yours up. I have some pretty awesome ideas for limited edition shirts coming out pretty soon. But everybody have a safe weekend. Love yous all to death, and can't thank yous all enough. The Evolve community just keeps growing, and I'm happy about it. Thank you guys all for stopping by the live stream. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Peace.